Why would T Grizzly want to murder his aunt? Well, in court today, you know, a close source to the family was actually in court. And the state actually threw out that they believe that T Grizzly impregnated the aunt, that the aunt was pregnant at the time for T Grizzly's baby, according to the family.
And many more. But I was able to catch it today, although the audio wasn't allowed for screen recording while looking. You can only screen record if the audio picks up from another device. And I didn't know that today. But I took some key notes. And the house that T Grizzly allegedly stopped at the day JB lost her life to go inside. Remember we said that was his aunt's house? Another aunt? Well, she took the stand today. And to sum up 8 hours for you guys in 60 seconds, I say this. That rumor that's floating around that T Grizzly got his alleged aunt pregnant, the state believes that. Not the family TV, not Reddit, the state.
Come to find out, T Grizzly and his aunt/manager isn't blood related. So if T Grizzly is impregnating her, it feels like the situation got messy. But what's the official theory? What's the official conspiracy? You heard a lot of bits and pieces. Well, here is the full theory laid out, and exactly why people believe that T Grizzly hired the help of his friend Wu Thing, who was close with his best friend Buka 600, and they conspired this plan to murder the aunt. Here's the theory people believe explains why T Grizzly did this.
This is why T Grizzly backdoored his auntie. When T Grizzly first came home, he dropped his hit song, First Day Out. But due to debts T owed to the government, he made his uncle wife, JB, which some will say is his auntie, his manager, and made her make an fake label, and signed himself to the fake label, so all his music would be under JB name. But by the time T Grizzly got rich and paid off all his debts, he was ready to put all his music back in his name. But JB was refusing to sign the papers to give T his music back. So T would pay 600 buka to have someone from his side to kill JB. So on August 20th, 2019, T and JB would both link up, and when T would get out and walk in the house, 600, Wu-Tang would pull up and shoot JB 8 times as T was walking in the house.
I feel like I'm at least obligated to say it doesn't make sense the entire way that he did it as well. Because how do these people know, like, what was in T Grizzly's contract, right? Like, how do they know, like, all his music was in this lady's name?